Hello. That is correct.
All right. I am here. You running through the options right now? All right. Don't just need to do the intro. I think as soon as you can be on the ship, it's probably when you can open your session up. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just be using my current profile and not make a new game profile. Because progress. Yeah. You have a separate strike team, and that's what the co-ops are. It's a cool way to always have a tie into your co-ops. Yeah. You do see the effects of the missions in the campaign, which is always cool. Awesome touch. I gotta change my screen here. Currently still on intro with ads running. Okay. Game capture is on. Running average of 50 FPS is alright. It's a model running. You don't want to blow up the PC.
So Yami, since you and I have to wait for him to get through the campaign's opening, you want something really fucked?
What's really fucked?
I just posted in the group chat. This is a picture of a street on the riverfront of where I live. Look what the heat fucking did to that street.
That is quite the bump. Wow.
Yeah, apparently the street is warping and buckling from the damn heat.
That is insane.
A street on the riverfront around here that is getting really fucked up by the heat.
Hey, did you know if this works better if I unmute first? I was gonna say, yeah, I fixed that for next time.
Oh, we always forget to unmute.
Yeah. Just quick repeat, if you're wondering about Space Marine 1, we're not going to be able to do Monster Hunter Friday, so I'm going to use that to just do the one last stream I should need to finish the game. We're also going to do both the main game and the multiplayer missions when they unlock. We'll talk a bit more about how that works out when we get there, because it's kind of interesting.
I believe that first mission only takes like, what, 10 minutes or less?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
not too long.
Yeah. It's not the bulk of the game. It should be nice and quick.
Oh, with the street you mentioned, Retro, you know what I saw once several years back?
that?
In person, I once came across a boiling egg on the sidewalk.
Holy crap.
It somehow, there was an egg splattered on the sidewalk. It was cooking. That was years ago. I do not know how it got there.
There was some weather lady once to prove how bad the heat was getting. Baked cookies in her car.
What I was
That's
saying,
insane.
you know, what I was saying, RPG, is since it's it seems like we're not going to be getting to Monster Hunter this Friday. I'm going to use Friday to finish Space Marine 1. Because I only have one more stream of that, so I should be able to finish it then.
Now, voice chat on Discord a little bit for stream. Kind of peeking over almost into red. Okay, now my own voice should just be barely peeking into yellow. Maybe bring it a little closer to my mouth.
So we just had a crash landing, which is to say we had a landing.
Box check. Repeat.
You indeed had a
Team leader
landing.
to squad.
Yep.
Confirm Vox contact.
See you later.
The Space Marine has landed.
It's from your position.
Do you have the virus bomb? Damn it.
Moving to... Lost contact with brother.
Unmute the game a little bit.
Orbital launcher facility. Well secured.
Keep my music on.
Hellstross, Alpha. I'm moving to the
I'm guessing you're gonna have to
crash
host
site.
a
Do you
lobby,
read?
so you're gonna have to send us the lobby code when you're done.
Sign of the commando.
Yeah.
Negative. No contact since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Hellstross, you have
I'll
command.
say your stream is
What are
running
your orders?
crispy.
Yeah, that's
Proceed
good.
as planned.
Okay.
Launch the
Thank you.
virus bomb into the stratosphere. Detonate it. And watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be broken. Homicans. The area will be crawling with them.
You're just gonna run the campaign on normal, I assume. That's probably good enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Right, bug killing time. Also, fun fact, and part of the reason we ended up deciding to stream this, same guys who made World War Z. It
Yep.
shows. You'll see in a little bit. It kind of shows.
Oh yeah. When I got to the end of the tour, I was like, okay, now I see it.
Yeah, they very, very much hired the experts here.
It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstros.
Didn't have to do a PvP
Hold on,
game in
brothers.
the meantime.
I think they added that. Or I'm
There is
confused with
PvP,
the...
yeah.
I was about to say either that or I am very confused with the VS mode that got added to Vermintide 2. By the way,
You
it's
might
a
be
modern
confused
game.
with that.
As you can see, we can parry.
Space Marine 2 always had its PvP.
Note that the parrying, though, is, like, extremely generous.
From what I've seen, yeah.
Also,
I
it
think
is
it's
very
higher
possible...
difficulty, it's less.
It is very possible to have something charge at you that you would need to parry, except because reasons they kind of screw it up and miss. Which is neat. Alright, I got a parry attacks. Alright, send more out so I can do the thing.
Nope, I'll just wait.
Or
I
not.
think if I start a PvP match, it might take too long. I don't remember how long they exactly take.
Now they send larger meat to stop me.
I definitely can't stay above 60, which is unfortunate. A little too low.
And just like in the previous game, executions are a thing, though I think they're safer now.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, you have iframes during them.
Yeah, the previous game had the issue that you don't, and I had more than a few deaths because was busy trying to get health
Yeah.
back.
I will, even if I have to.
Just execute and you get killed. It's
I
not
had
fun.
one real annoying death where I was literally just a split second away from actually getting healed.
Or I'm gonna do one PvP. Should be quick, hopefully. Let's just do the kill-based one.
You're right, wow.
Are there still a lot of PvP players, I wonder? I know the overall stream category is a lot lower than it used to be.
This
Not
game
even
does
trying to
have
be
kind of
seen.
a co-op tilt.
Brother,
It's more leaning towards it, right?
them
Yeah.
tenfold.
Oh, I did get a game. It is uneven though.
This bolter will roar in your
I think just because
face.
PvP doesn't get
I
as many
swear on it.
focused updates, so it's very sparse.
Vermin.
Shooting time, which like last time, I'm on a gamepad, so this will be a little awkward. Though I do believe they give you a lot of help for that.
Ah, playing on controller, huh?
Yeah, it's because of the melee, otherwise it's just too weird.
Out of my fangs for weeks.
I had noticed it's a problem with both games that, like, the shooting would work best if you had keyboard and mouse. The melee works best if you have a gamepad. You kind of got to pick your battles here. Which one do you want to be kind of awkward?
For every
Oh,
gauntlet
yeah.
smash, 10 more come raining down.
Fortunately, this was built for consoles to some extent, so gamepad, slightly awkward shooting, probably better than the other way around.
Nothing to stop the Tyranids. I am almost at the crash site. Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there. I will hold the line for as long as I can.
Oh,
Okay, let's gun strike somebody. Volunteers, please. Not what I had in mind. There we go.
yeah, I'm just gonna be curb stop. And
There
team
we go.
imbalance.
Your opponents, sounds like your opponents might need to hit the showers.
They are higher level, and my team has full of low levels, so that's the imbalance as well, besides numbers.
As you can see, that parry was like a mile away.
Ooh, I exploded.
We are running out of time. Kill team, I am at the crash site. Hold far. Baron.
Oh. It's 4v5, man.
Baron, my brother, you have honored the Imperium with your devotion.
Where are you? There we go. Grab the ammo, grab the bomb.
Oh, I got one kill.
Hellstrut,
Trade.
if you can hear me, I have the virus bomb. Headed to the orbital launcher.
Gotta keep going this way. I keep going
That
this
is
way.
hard as you bite, Xenos. Come on! Hand on his shoulder!
Hold far! No! Your death will not go unpunished.
And that's a loss. A big old 4-to-1 ratio in points. Because that was a lobby in progress.
Well, this armor used to be black.
Oh, now it's all covered in red. game was full of gratuitous gore.
And yes, that was a parry into a shot into an execute. This game is kind of awesome.
Yeah, those parry animations and all that stuff is so cool.
Terrorists breaks the perimeter. Over. Anyone? It's a bomb en route.
Oh, that ping is high.
Hang
What's
on,
up with that?
Kelstros.
Hope that won't be an issue in our co-op session.
Hopefully, yeah.
Going.
Kelstros, are you with me? I
The
have
tutorial
the bomb.
mission's still not even close to being done.
It takes a little while. Not as like they are much longer once you're into the game proper, but
Oh yeah, I
You
know.
have served
just
your
silly
emperor
looking.
well, brother. Record log. To any Imperial unit that recovered
And this lobby
log,
completely disperses
my
after
kill
the
team
game.
crash landed off course. My brothers are all dead.
Maybe we'll do a
slain
quick
by
match lobbies.
Tyranids.
That'll be faster.
I have the virus bomb. Moving to the orbital launcher. We'll fire into stratosphere where it will disperse over Tyranid positions.
There we go. Full lobby instantly.
Continue long. The virus is our one chance to delay the Tyranid invasion. The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere. Nothing else matters.
you know, going off something Retro said earlier, it would be cool if we can get the orcs back. On the other hand, I mean, I don't think we're ever really going to top Core Guts or Captain Blood Flag.
I do not remember these characters. They are even Space Marine characters.
What?
I do not know who you're talking about.
The orcs from the Dawn of War series.
Wow, I never played Dawn of War. I want to play the remastered versions though.
Really good real-time strategy. Little
So I've heard.
little janky, but fun.
Each game got progressively worse from what I heard though, so... Or at least every number iteration got progressively worse. Especially the third.
Two's actually really good, though very unique.
Open
It's
the
like,
gates.
try to imagine if Diablo was a real-time strategy game and you kind of understand what you're dealing with.
I know, it's kind of like a
Very
hero-based
unique,
RTS
really cool.
instead.
Yeah. The first game leans more towards a traditional real-time strategy game.
I did play it a
Kinda,
little bit, but
sorta. It does do some of its own stuff. Also much ado of nothing. I actually use a pulse gun in Dark Tide.
Inserting
It's kind of
payload.
funny because it's clearly way
I
too
really
big.
want to play Dark Tide with people. I never got to play that game with
It
people
is
at all.
clearly way too big for the guy using it. I mean, if we
This
want,
guy is just jumping with this hammer. God damn it.
Dark Tide can be the second. We can do Dark Tide next if you want. This isn't going to
We
take any too
could.
long.
Yeah. Dark Tide is like infinitely replayable, so.
Transmitting override authorization.
This guy just throwing
Set
flashes.
course for stratospheric detonation.
The rite of safeguard must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
No, wrong button.
Machine Spirit, where is the command console?
Have fun, guys.
Summon the lift.
Hammers are dumb.
I like the Thunder Hammer and Space Marine 1, though I think the drawbacks a little much. Easier to just use the axe.
Why is this guy in our spawn just shooting at us? What the frick?
Remember what I said about this not really being a PvP game?
I know. It's a functional PvP game, but it's
Machine Spirit,
getting curbed on by
what
the
is
assault
status
class.
of the orbital launcher?
Hibernation. Console inactive for 22 hours. This impiety to the Omnissiah has been logged.
Activate launch systems.
Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
By the way, I think we're stuck dealing with the AdMech version of Clippy.
A Magos will attend to you shortly.
Doubtful.
Or maybe it's Bonzi Buddy. Maybe it's Bonzi Buddy. Who in 40k would easily be a Joe Carroll.
Mutations complete. Awakening systems from hibernation. Light of capacitors initialized. Personnel may begin prayers of charging.
Snipers.
Drone. Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered.
So remember when we said the World War Z guys made this?
Oh,
Welcome to the
yeah.
fact that the World War Z guys made this. Like I said,
Hundreds of little
they-
mobs.
and they'll climb each other. They very much hired the experts to do this.
They are the horde experts.
I would not be surprised if World War Z is basically see, they're doing it right now. I would not be
Yep.
surprised if World War Z is how this game came to be.
It's totally perfect for the amount of numbers the Warhammer 40k game likes to have. It is a war game after all.
Yeah, I mentioned with oh, wrong button. I mentioned with the first game how kind of surprising when you realize Relic made Space Marine 1.
That is true, and they made Dawn of War.
Yeah, their real stock and trade at the time was real-time strategy games. And here's pretty much
Honestly.
the entire opposite.
Yeah. But for an RTS you have to make a third-person shooter, that wasn't too bad.
And it worked, surprisingly.
Yep. Though the original version has jank controls, I think the remaster is fixing, or at least their layout.
What I heard, the problem with the remaster, it's a $40 facelift.
Yeah,
Like, that is
I
it.
think it was on Game Pass.
And to make
Right,
it a
I
little
heard.
more annoying, it's a $40 facelift, no loyalty discount.
That part does suck.
So if you're like me and you have the
I'm
original
thinking-
Dawn of War, the original Space Marine, you're thinking, hey, does it come in like a Space Marine and remaster bundle or something? No. Cough up 40. F you.
That is literally dumb.
That is why
I'm guessing Dawn of
streaming
War remaster would be like that too.
That's why I'm streaming the original. I didn't bother with the remaster, although I said it might happen. It's just, nah,
It is done.
no $40 facelift. We do the OG.
Yeah, I might buy the remastered Dawn of War though. I do have the original.
We'll see how that plays out.
If you say all the mode mod shit works, that'd be impressive. 'Cause
That
it's modding
kind of
is
happened with
pretty
Age of
tough.
Empires. It'll recognize old map scripts.
That's pretty smart. And people are saying like Age of Empires 2, they might do expansions. for
Age of Empires 2 is ridiculous today. It recently
It
got
is.
a new expansion. They are still making stuff for it.
It's been getting expansions since it got that remaster, which is
Yes.
crazy.
Second remaster we're on, by the way. And the first one built in all the DLC from the previous remaster, while adding a fourth just into that base game.
Yeah. And they kind of did the same with Age of Mythology. New factions.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
game
heard the second
remaster.
one, it's going to be Japan.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the Chinese one was really cool. It's not the one from the first remaster. They decided to do it right this time.
Yeah.
The myth units are wonderfully weird in that one, by the way.
The first port was just like an up port. This one's like the retold like a full remaster,
Yeah.
remake, right?
Yeah, and they added a roguelike mode, which is actually pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. It's been ages since I played an RTS game. I did try some old Command and Conquer last year, but didn't get too into it.
Tempest Rising's kind of neat.
That is pretty much modern Command
Oh,
and
yeah.
Conquer, from what I've seen. It's almost everything Command and Conquer
Also,
without
I'm
being
probably
Command
going
and
to be
Conquer.
done soon, because this is the part where I die.
Quote unquote die. Yeah, that took this intro there. It takes half an hour. Holy crap.
Yeah, the missions are actually really long. Again,
Yeah, I
I
know.
think it gets longer once you're out of this mission.
I mean, the missions, there aren't too many of them, but they are really long.
Yeah, there's not a lot
I
of
think I-
number. They make up for it with length, basically.
Yeah, I think I did 3 streams for the campaign complete. 2 missions
And
each.
yeah, ultimately, it is a modest length for a strict action game. This is not some 100-hour epic, and it's probably better that way, if we're being honest.
40 to 100 hours is probably going to be co-op anyways.
Yeah, the co-op is where the real longevity is.
And now that they're adding Siege mode in 2 days, even more longevity.
Yeah, so we'll be able to get to that eventually, I'm sure.
May that virus
Yeah.
strip your
Just
flesh
like
from
Horde
your
mode and
bones.
World War Z was also really rewarding to some people. What's up, Ivory? Hopping for dinner and lurking? No problem.
Oh, wait, I
Still
can
waiting
hold
for
down.
Karn to finish his tutorial mission.
We're waiting for me to die.
I just did some rough PvP matches because these people are sometimes too sweaty.
Like I said, sounds like someone needs to hit the showers. Oh, I think, yeah, they're not letting me dodge anymore.
Yeah, you're just
They're-
tanking
they're-
till you get
yeah.
their scripted death.
They are starting to rig the game because I'm not dying fast enough.
Yeah, they want you to be killed by the big ones, so it makes sense in the cutscene. Just realized being a green space marine is like a freaking suck.
But salamanders are neat.
They are neat. They're probably the only faction I relate to. They're green, they're fire-based. Salamanders are lizard-like, and I'm a dragon. And they're green, so yeah, I'm a salamander. And that's probably the only Space Marine faction I know of besides the Ultramarines. Since these games focus on the Ultramarines, you learn a lot more about
I
them.
think, I'm gonna be honest, I think Dawn of War had the right idea with the Blood Ravens. They
That
basically
is-
took the question of which fan favorite chapter are you going to use for your games? None. None. We're just going to make our own, then we can do our own stuff and have people complain about the Blood Raven. Like, again, legitimately the smart choice.
Huh.
Do our own chapter, tell our own story with them. We don't have to worry about lore specifics as much as we normally would if we were doing, like, Ultramarines or whatever. Actually a smart move.
Oh, is Blood Ravens actually a new one made for the game?
Yeah, they're made for the games.
Oh, that's cool. Expanded lore without consulting the tabletop. Well, not taking from it anyways. And I assume they're part of the game now in general? Or
I
still
don't know.
one
I don't
more?
really play the I haven't played the tabletop since like my high school days. So we're talking late 90s.
I don't know anything about Warhammer's tabletop really myself, so.
Just,
I just know the video games.
you know, when the cutscene finishes, I'll talk a bit about
You survived
tabletop,
the
where I was with that.
Omicron surgery.
Okay.
We remake
I just know that
you.
it's a very expensive hobby.
You are a
Yes.
Primaris now.
Because you need a bunch of miniatures to play your game.
Lord Calgar
A discussion while I was
issued
streaming
the
Space Marine was
himself,
the current price of Warhammer,
here,
and it did
gone.
used to be cheaper.
summoned by the Primarch.
Sounds
Again,
just
when
like
the
Magic the
cutscene ends,
Gathering.
we'll talk a bit about it.
I must get back to the
Just like Magic the Gathering and modern card games, it's a giant investment.
Is with the Death Watch.
Except it's also a model kit.
Can find no stain on you. Titus,
2 hobbies in one.
accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century, and not once have you faltered.
Game says I'm running it at 60, but it feels like I'm not running 60.
No redemption until you have faced.
Oh wait, there's a
the
shooting range
judgment
in the
of
game
your
now. I didn't realize
brothers.
it.
Prove yourself to us, and know true absolution.
I don't think there was a shooting range before.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
What is your
I try to switch my
reward?
game mode back to campaign.
My salvation.
Wait for you to set up
my
the squad.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I gotta go into discussion.
What is your craft?
My craft is death.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
Cue the title drop.
Space Marine 2.
The
All right, be right
Rubicon
back.
Surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Calgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
Okay, so actually, I think I have to get down to the thing. There's a terminal. Oh! And because I wanted to mention, this came up when we played the first game, and I want to mention it now that I can show it. One thing I mentioned about the original Space Marine that 2 does better is it gets the idea that you're freaking huge. Look at the screen right now. That is a normal human in front of me. That's not a kid. That's a normal full-sized adult. He is tiny. Like, the first game puts you as roughly head and shoulders above everyone around you, but you kind of come off as just a bit bigger. Here, it's like, no, you big. Although I think, weirdly, unless he's also supposed to be Primaris, we are about the same, roughly the same size as a normal Marine. Hey, look, this guy's on a box and he's still not quite head level with him. Hi there.
Stand by, Major. Sending Astartes.
Oh, okay, I can run. Kinda. I'm jogging.
My lord,
Ready, I'm back.
Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Ew.
Are you ready to deploy squads?
We're getting to
Sergeant
that part.
report to the bridge.
Still in your cutscenes, alright.
Oracles, I think I can get to, like, there's a console you can go up
Good
to, and
enough.
that's, like, make a squad.
I'll be
I think
straight.
just press your squad key, which is
I
Y,
have my reservations about your reinstatement.
which then makes a invite
There could
menu
be
code and all
questions,
that.
Suspicions.
Or maybe you can invite
I
via Steam
cannot
fences,
afford
I'm not sure.
discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids
And bring
have
down my
taken
physical
note.
background from size to low,
Get
that might
down
help.
there and protect those guns.
Once we're in the main mission,
Captain.
anyway.
You wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
We were having a moment for me to show off that this game versus the first really shows Space Marines are big.
They are big.
Like,
They are super
You
soldiers, more or
kind of
less.
see it in the first game, but this
Forgive
game
my
really, really
I am
shows it.
merely surprised by this
Oh, yeah.
development. As am I.
Especially when you go up against just light up next to the guardsman.
Yeah, it's like that's
You're
not
like-
a teenager,
Like-
that's a full-grown adult.
You're like 25% bigger.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good.
I'm definitely running the game a little bit
Leave
better now.
immediately.
I feel overall since the last time I streamed the game.
Okay,
I still
online
can't pump
is
up the phone.
available now. Gotta use the battle map and the strategy. More launch bait, so yeah.
Yeah, just press Y
So,
and invite us.
You know what?
I
Yeah,
guess.
let me hide the game in case it just dumps the join code.
You gotta press a button to show it, but yeah.
There is an invite menu. Okay.
That opens a code, so you just paste that code in our
Yeah.
chat and I'll enter it in.
Whoa!
But I'll probably have to.
I just saw
Whoa.
the broken street.
Oh,
That
yeah,
Retro
yeah.
post about. Yeah, okay.
Transmitting telemetry data.
That's pretty insane of a broken street, though, that's for sure.
Now I should be able to show the game again.
Okay. I will
Okay,
hide
I
the screen
see
while
an
I
incoming
type
retro.
code.
So anyway, like I said, I talked about before, to give you an idea of, hey, what was Warhammer like when you were playing Karn? I don't know what edition it was, but I will say the Necrons were very new. Only had a few models. It was very much the old war still.
There we go.
Coming in
In
right
the
behind
game.
them was the Tau. And the big thing for the sake of where we are now, Primaris Marines did not exist. Your go-to elite Space Marines would have been Terminators still.
Alright, joining server. Might take a bit.
Also, no Cult of Yonad.
Akaran to Sergeant Tauros. Move your
And I think there were
squad to
Chaos
support
existed, but it was Chaos Marines only. There was no Chaos Demons army, no Custodes or Imperial Knights. There's been a lot since I played back in my high school days.
There is a ridiculous amount of factions in 40k.
The Squats are back, kinda, sorta.
Get Colonel Fracas,
Whew.
folks.
Oh, I see a retro. Are you in, Yami?
And that loading game logic at 80% bar? Nope, I'm done.
Okay, yeah, I just saw you hop in.
Yep.
There we go.
For Ultramar! What is our assignment? The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are to recapture them. Lost them already?
Tyranids are hurling spores of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed.
Retro
that
here
Tyranids
is
held out this
AFK
long.
or you're muted.
No, he-
Still haven't heard a word.
I'm here. I haven't said
Hello.
anything.
Okay. Just double check.
Brothers Lirio, Alterius, and Elian make up the rest of our squad.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
What do you think you're doing?
Then there is much to learn.
I look forward to it.
I'm the slay the bugs.
Effects of the virus won't be so short-lived.
Sergeant?
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
Welcome,
No, all this
Brothers.
military
We are
stuff,
yours to
we keep
command.
hearing about lieutenants.
We leave
I've never met a
immediately.
single right tenant.
Yes, Lieutenant.
There we go.
Cutscenes. Gotta be plenty of them. The mission loading screen is exactly the same as Dark Tides.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
they're
very
just
similar.
right
Right?
there.
I got the new DLC for Dark Tide. I played it. I didn't make the new character class, but I did play a little bit yesterday.
The new class looks cool. A little bit different lore too, because they
You get
are
a cyber
prisoners,
mastiff,
right?
like in that first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I want to say
Like that new class isn't
I
a
forgot what
prisoner
the
like
name of
the
the
other ones.
first-person
Huh?
shooter was. I have it. It's kind of neat, but I forgot its name.
Necromunda hired gun, I believe.
Yeah. I knew it was a Necromunda. Not the other
got that
one
one
that
for
was turn-based
free.
strategy. It's a little rough around the edges, but pretty neat.
I heard. I got that one for free off of Home.
Made very weird by the fact that the guys who made it, same guys behind I Divine Cybermancy,
Yep.
which has co-op. I should maybe drag people into that one day.
A lot of developers had their hands in Warhammer at some
You
point.
served in the Death Watch.
There's actually an interesting
Yes.
reason for that.
That must have been a great honor.
GW's pretty liberal about tossing their IP about.
Yeah.
It's
Like I know there's tons of 40k games, but
they-
not all of them are great.
they
It's a
won't
privilege to serve
give
with you.
everything to just anyone.
Let's go.
Like, they obviously prioritize things a certain way.
hmm
Yeah, hi, Space Wolf.
See those
So, like,
studs?
yeah, of course,
Our
the big
lieutenant is
strategy
over
game was
200
made by
years old.
Creative Commons.
You couldn't have been born in Primaris.
I think it's Cyanide Studios made the Blood Bowl games. The
You're
funny thing
right.
about them is, you know how they ended up doing
And
that?
now he has your command.
They actually made a game that was, I think it was called Chaos League. It was basically Blood Bowl with the serial numbers filed off. And GW found out about it. Instead of what you'd expect, they basically said, hey, how'd you like to actually make a Blood Bowl game? That's it. They basically approached him and said, you know what, how about we let you do the real thing?
That's always good. Marines have landed.
My lord! Major Sarkana, 8th Cadian Regiment.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encampment and are staging a heavy assault.
Lirio, take Alterius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
Yes,
Have
brother.
everything on low but the
Major,
textures.
we must reach
And it still
the
looks pretty good.
defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
If only my frame rates could be higher.
I just remembered something kind of funny.
Hmm.
So,
That is?
you know how this game has basically become a lot of people's intro to
The situation
40k?
here has deteriorated.
Uh-huh.
Those
So there's been at least one, I
powerful
forgot who it was, but
pollute
there's
the
been at least
skies.
one instance of a streamer mentioning that the Cadian should go home.
They do.
And if you know the lore, you understand why that is goddamn
yeah.
hilarious.
Offensive difficult.
Yeah. That much I know of just by watching some Warhammer lore memes. Or lore videos. That meme about it.
Pancreas no work.
Alright, I got the scanning special,
Reinforce the eastern flank.
so I can pulse enemies.
We will assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord.
How are you stopping us? There's a huge gap.
Invisible walls! Game's favorite pastime. Then we just gotta follow the path forward.
Here they come.
Ah, you're over there. Let me go catch up to you. Yeah, right, Space Wolf. Just, oh, right.
Instead of a chainsword, I have a knife?
You start with a combat knife. I have one too. You have to get your chainsword later.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
weapons
okay.
come to you progressively.
This is technically a valid option. Its gimmick is it's the fastest weapon. Like chainsword's your all-rounder. Also the fact that it's a chainsword. Which I'd
Alright,
argue
we
is
gotta-
40K's other iconic weapon, the most being the bolt gun, of course.
Bolt gun and chainsword. Alright, we gotta watch out for items.
Consider it done.
Hold turn
Leave
its
not
back.
one of them standing.
Bolt gun has quite the spread.
Oh, this is a full auto bolter, isn't it?
Yeah, if you hold down, you'll keep
Yeah.
firing.
But the spread does get pretty absurd.
Again, I have a...
already.
I am using a bolt gun in Dark Tide. It's only single shot, and that should be for very obvious reasons.
Oh, this one's armored.
I'm gonna scan do bonus damage. Scanned enemies take bonus damage. What was the execute button? I don't remember. What did it show?
I already missed the punch from the heavy punch from the chainsword and the stomp. Oh my god, the stomp is so good.
Oh, right, those are guardsmen. We don't kill them for now.
Oh! You're going in the thick of it, buddy.
Ooh, they almost got through the shields.
Oh, my armor's down.
Back up or get some executions in.
Gunners.
I gotta grab some ammo.
I think there's a little bit by me right now.
There's an ammo box in the back. I'm gonna go with that.
A direct hit, Major.
The eighth never miss.
And we're into more cutscenes already.
Everyone in this base owes you their life, my lords.
The Emperor protects.
We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. Brother Lirio, assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
Yeah, I think this is where we get our chainsword. There it is.
Be alert. The
Hello.
Tyranids will be lying in wait.
Oh, that's
More like it.
chainsword.
Stomp.
Only the first person who picks it up gets it.
Yeah, we have to share. There'll be more later.
Bolt rifle and grenade launcher. I'll take that.
Very existence is heresy.
Oops. Yeah, turns out we gotta share everything, so a little careful. Again, it's fine. More will show up later.
Yeah, they will.
Oh, I've got a bolt pistol as well. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we got a secondary.
I think we go this way.
The game is quite linear, so can't really get too lost.
Ravana, do not stop moving.
Oops.
shit, I'm blinded.
Yeah.
Another one. Toxins assail my senses. Ravenous kill.
Let's see if we can get out of there.
I gotta remember, satisfying headshots.
Reloading weapon.
Oh, they're up there.
Mine behind you.
We're good.
Incoming.
Die, would you? Alright, E is execute. E for execute, of course.
Oh, you're on keyboard?
Better of the Cadians.
Yep.
But the enemy numbers are not insignificant.
Cadian aids will have to do
Is there a
better.
special button to shoot the
familiar with
grenade
this?
launcher on the gun, or is that just
am.
replaces my grenade?
I forgot.
They are
I did play with it
unrelenting
before
flame,
back when I first got the game, but it's
but
been a
they
while.
are cunning. The controlling influence of their hive mind makes... Tread carefully. The spores detonate when threats draw near.
Then let us
I might
take the
replace it.
advantage
We'll see.
and destroy
I'm trying to
them.
press my grenade button while aiming. See what happens.
I want to wait a moment, Retro.
Reloading.
Ow.
I'll just blast those balloons before they get close.
Spore mine.
Watch it.
Your combat doctrines are unorthodox, Lieutenant. Which company did you serve with before this one?
I served the Emperor elsewhere.
The Death Watch.
Yes.
I too will share that honor one day.
Oh, the ammo box is lying around.
Yeah.
I mean, there's normal supplies are plentiful. When you get on higher difficulties or in co-op when it gets more scarce. Then again, World War Z's difficulty looks like that too. Higher difficulty, more scarce supplies.
Where is
Yep.
that way forward? This looks good. There's mines in there.
Ah!
Eliminate them, then proceed.
Okay, I'm actually running out of ammo.
Take out those mines.
That's a big crowd right there.
Okay.
That big guy's fiddling around.
Resupplying.
Or if when I see the crosshair, just shoot. It's counterattack. And that also restores some of your armor. Or whatever the fancy word was for it.
All right. And now the
Oof,
coolest
I
way to
am
open a
loyal.
barrier ever.
Kick you.
This direct route is through the swamp. Let us proceed.
No. The swamp will be infested with Xenos. There is a bunker
I was
straddling
gonna
the
say earlier,
riverbed. We will cut
was
through
the
there.
fact that we were Death Watch kind of erased?
Considerable time. Surely we...
We will not trade strategy for expediency.
As you command.
We're going this way instead, or?
Yeah,
we
looks
are.
like
Looks
you're
like
heading
it.
the right way.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has given us new orders. You must proceed alone.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
See you on the
We're
resilient.
friends.
There they are. The orbital guns. Target destroyed. Putting ammunition.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Countered.
Oh, you guys are still up there.
Yep.
Deal with the gunners.
There are still dudes taking shots.
We're dead.
Okay, now we can go up the side.
Sir! Sir! I can hear reinforcements!
Okay, get rid of the little guys.
Ow.
Don't think we go that way.
I
Yeah.
believe we just
Yeah,
follow the
there.
road. There's a regular bolt rifle.
Angels! We're saved!
Ammo cache here.
Carbine. Oh, that's closer.
Heavy bolter, another chain sword.
Yeah, let me grab the chain sword.
We can do no more.
Open the gates.
Auto bolt rifle. Where is that chain sword? Oh, there it is. Anything you want?
I'm gonna try the heavy bolter.
Yami, you want the auto bolt rifle?
Sure.
Because you seem to be the one doing the most gunning, so. Oh, wait, there's two of them. I'll take one,
Let us
too.
get to work.
Another wave. We can't
This
open.
one's close range. Actually, I think what I've been sticking with is fine. Just gotta know how to use that.
Oh boy, here they come!
Oh, there's an extra heavy bolter. Oh, don't forget you got grenades.
Yep.
Oh, I'm out of grenades. Never mind. Let me go to the other
There's
side
like-
where they're climbing up.
I saw like a stack of grenades somewhere in the back.
Yeah, it feels a little better having the chainsaw. Help. Don't fall in yet. Actually, I'll make a grenade check.
Are you not the Lord Castellan soldiers? Fight, damn you!
Alright, oh, I
Where
can't.
is that Cadian spirit I have heard tell of?
That's
Swords
fine.
I'll
incoming!
fire into this group.
Getting ammo.
Yeah, we got infinite ammo right now. There's the cache nearby.
That is another swarm.
Yeah, again, the Did you know the World War Z guys made this moment?
Changing magazine.
Executed.
Boom, they're getting through the shield. They are getting at my health. I am almost dead.
Remember, duty executes for the armor back.
I accidentally furied. It does the same thing.
I got whipped.
Honor your homeworld's memory, guardsman.
What frags?
Oh, okay. I see the button for Metacase stim now.
Yep, to your right. Or to the left.
Reload.
I'll slow him down a bit. Reloading.
There we go. Oh, that's the shield's back.
Another one dead. Everybody inside.
Get in the gate.
Yeah, okay. I think they just keep coming, so.
Yep, on the move.
There will always be more. We must focus on taking down the hive ship.
Incoming!
Get these gates closed.
Yes, my lord. Transmitting alarm now. Stand by.
Do not relent in your attacks.
That's pretty badass, though.
Is it weird I'm suddenly reminded of Hive Busters from Gears of War
You have
5?
yet to see the worst.
I don't remember a lot. But years. Been like 5 years since I played Gears 5, because that's how long it's been already. Holy shit.
Oh, no, that's
You
interesting.
realize Gears 5 is that old.
Space Wolf gave a bit of an explanation of the Death Watch.
Hmm.
Actually, Kurt, are you playing the tabletop game now? I'm still amused that the squats are back. Kinda, sorta. Not at the moment.
I'm honestly surprised at how well the game is running now. With my model on. It never ran this great before.
I think they might have done some optimizing with their first few updates.
Maybe.
Did you do any
Major
changes just
Sargana.
now?
Go ahead.
We met with one of your squads.
Not really. I did switch on dynamic resolution. I didn't have that on before. That may help a little bit. My overall frame rate is higher.
My
than it used
end
to be.
seems to be holding, which is good, because again, this is probably the single
Looks
most
like a
intensive thing
slaughter.
I have thrown at
No
my
excuse
PC for streaming.
cowardice.
What do we got? We got auto. We have a bolt carbine. Extremely rapid, mid-range. And a
Variable
combat
pistol
knife.
is long range. I'm pretty much at the precision weapons here. The bolt pistol is long range. The bolt rifle is also long range.
I'm
not the
pretty
short
sure we
range
do not
version.
have a vengeance launcher, which, yeah.
That I believe is in the later missions. No, chainsword.
Xenos filth.
Now we all got our own chainsword.
Yeah. Which, I know, again, the bolt gun's iconic, but I think this is the weapon that FedEx shows. Warhammer is kind of ridiculous. What if sword, but actually chainsaw? I mean, the bolt gun is ridiculous, but it's harder to explain why real quickly. Like, simple version is rocket launcher assault rifle, and even that's not quite.
There's another chainsaw, but we're all got chainswords
I
now.
repeat, awaiting orders to attack. Major, do you read?
This is Lieutenant Titus. Identify yourself.
Ammo if anybody needs it.
Our long-range comms
Oh,
will
great.
direct
Grenades, because I'm out.
They must be close. Hold fast, Captain. We are
Combat
coming.
knife again.
I'll interact with this button over here. Button touched.
Just beyond those gates. There must be a console that opens them.
Got some gunners trying to come in on the flank. I got it. Anything up here? Yes. Hi, guys. Okay, let's head down towards these.
Hit the big dude.
Wait a second.
Boom.
Yeah, it's easy to forget the grenades.
No, those weren't grenades. I was shooting the plasma canisters, the blue, glowing blue stuff.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Look for blue and red in this game. They both work.
I was like, wait, this guy's standing in the middle of a bunch of plasma cells. Let's just blow them up.
Anyone need stims? Stims on the right.
I'm full.
I don't have one yet, so I'll take one.
Oops. Hatchling used mine on accident. Oh well. Run. Oh, there's another one over here. Convenient.
Zargana,
Receiving.
we have made contact with
Ammo.
Captain Iden.
Aiden. I thought him lost.
Also
We are approaching
frags.
his position now.
I still got
Can
2
you patch me
frags.
through?
What I know, Space Wolf, when this game first came out, it made my PC scream.
I was chugging when I first
Like,
played it
I
too.
heard the game was running, but boy, did I hear the fans kick in. And then after the first session or so, it stopped. It was okay. But when I first got it, the first thing it did was I heard the fans really kick into high gear. Like, it's getting a bit hot in this thing. Right now, I think it... Actually, just give me a second. I can't really hear the fans, but then again, my AC is on.
Go ahead, Major.
If you hear a bit of a whirring sound, it's
Captain
that.
Aiden, I thought you a dead man.
Maybe not quite
Not
jet
today,
engine,
sir.
but enough to be
You're
notable.
tougher than Grok's hide.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Aiden, we
Not
need
as
to
bad
take
as one of
back
my
those
old PCs
orbital
that was on its
guns.
last leg. That
I've
thing
got armor
howled like
ready
a
to
demon
roll.
when I turned it on.
See it done, Captain.
Anybody need grenades?
Yes, sir. Let's
I'm
give
good.
him a taste of
Also
KDR.
good.
What's even more impressive is that I upped my bit rate to 7500 and stream at 1080p now, and my game is PC is still running good. But I'm thoroughly surprised at how well things are running now.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, this is a bit of a first for your streaming. I'm glad it's holding up well.
Honor your Emperor.
Maybe that's because I stopped using Twitch enhanced broadcasting in OBS, and that also helped. I feel like maybe that was gimping my streaming.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know my streaming settings off the top of my head. Once I had them set, I just never touched them.
Yeah. So no, for like past year, I've been using the Twitch enhanced broadcasting modes.
Make use of them.
Kind of turn that off and just set my bit rates manually now, and everything's running good.
Oh, that stomp!
Proceed.
Oh, that tank's doing big DACA.
Big guys coming in. Well, they're not big, but
They're big.
oh, I'm wounded bad. I need to kill these guys. I need to get executions on these
I
guys.
won't execute if I get him there. Okay, there's one ready.
Yeah, I got one. Got the other. Appreciate it.
There's one more big one over
Be
there.
warned, I think you only recharge your shields. If
You
you
only
have
recharge your
Fury
shield,
mode,
yeah.
that actually gives you HP regen.
I think
So if
Fury
you don't have a
is
stim
highest
or you're trying to save
vulnerability.
him for whatever reason, hit Fury mode, you'll start healing.
I think
I
Fury is
have Fury mode. I
highest.
have an AOE shockwave.
Yeah, each character has own ability, and Titus is Fury. I have the scanning grenade.
I wonder how it decides.
Really angry yell.
It's by the character themselves, it's the character's ability. Like how the co-op classes have their own.
Yeah, that's something we'll have to get to a little later. Hi, guys.
Grenade!
Okay, what do we got here? Bolt carbine,
Ammo.
auto bolt, combat knife.
I'll stay with the long range stuff. Everything I switch to is gonna be close range, and I don't really want that.
Squad, move your raggedy backsides through that gate, now!
Move to link up with the Cadians. As you command, Lieutenant.
Pull the switch.
Pull the lever!
Pop the Xenos heads.
Alright, let's get down here.
You guys both have bolt gun, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be heavy bolter.
I
No,
think
I'm
he
in the
needs
game mode gun.
Yeah, the plan was
Oh.
while we were waiting to be able to do this, I was going to play Space Marine 1, and then if I had time, do Bolt Gun. I definitely have Bolt Gun kind of marked to get at it eventually. Might be a while now, but
I'm saying
whenever
if
I
someone
good
does get a
opening.
copy, I got a spare copy off Humble Bundle Choice this month. Because I already have the game, so I got an extra copy of it.
Yeah, I have that too.
Lieutenant,
Okay.
I also have the expansion for Bolt
facility will
Gun.
take time.
Again, I'm set to stream it, I just need an opening.
Redecorating will speed things up, my
I just
lord.
need to finish the game
Yeah.
that I played, started last in December of 23.
I want to get to it now because it is technically the sequel to Space Marine 1. And
It
we do have
is.
Bolt Gun 2 on the way, so I might as well... Like I said, I want to stream that too. It's like I wanted to get Space Marine 1 because we're going into Space Marine 2. Which again, I'll be hopefully finishing that this Friday.
It's a short and sweet game.
Ah, good news, the barricade's down.
Throw a grenade at the end.
Terror. What is that?
Zoanthrope. Take
Oh,
it
one of
down.
these dudes.
While it lives, the other creatures are harder to kill.
Gotta focus
Alright.
that.
Pumping it full of bolter shots. Owies.
It's dead. Let's go.
Okay, I definitely need to get an execution.
Actually, give me an opening.
Yeah, there we go. I have shields again.
There's a big guy in the back. And he's dead.
Restocking. Major, we have retaken the facility.
Frags, ammo cache.
Holding a Valkyrie now, heading to you.
There's not a stim here. Someone wants to use their stim and pick up a new one. Or we
I'll
end the level,
excuse
maybe?
mine because I was injured.
Yeah.
This is ends the level. I'm not sure. Whew.
Get these guns online. Move! a hole in those hive ships so big you can fly a frigate through it.
It won't let that happen without a fight.
It's...
The hive mind. The Tyranid's powerful collective intelligence.
That is a
Not to be
BFG.
underestimated.
You can't just blow a hole in Mars. For one, the Admex would hate you for it.
The Tyranids will throw everything they have at this facility.
In this case, the Tyranids won't like it.
This is
But we
Major
sure
Circle.
will.
Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
Copy that, sir.
Let's show these bastards what the 8th are made of!
Alright. So we're fully stocked again. That's good.
Major, we need to establish a perimeter.
My troops are in defensive positions. They'll hold.
The enemy will try to scale these walls. Do not let them.
I had no plans to.
Nope, we're kind of stuck up here. Oh, okay, I gotta get over here.
Another cliffside holdout, it looks like. Bunch of ammo to the left here should be needed.
Northern wall is breached. No hesitation. Reloading. Get them off that wall.
Okay, this is what the grenades are for.
For the hordes.
And there goes all my grenades.
I think we should throw them one at a time.
I did. I throw one, you let them pile up a bit more, you throw another one.
Okay.
Munitions secured.
Grenades out.
Just fire down in that one group over there.
Reload. Restocking.
Lieutenant, the orbital guns are functional, but the targeting system is jammed. It needs to be reset manually.
Understood. Runners, let us make haste.
Alright, to the door.
Boop.
See you later, Cadians. Up to you.
Ammunition secured.
Yeah, I can use those
Loading up.
grenades.
Out of nades
More
myself.
ammo. There we go.
Assist where possible, but do not linger. The targeting system is
Crack
our priority.
grenades.
Yes, my lord.
Stickies. Essentially.
Another one dead.
Give me armor. Thank you.
My lord, this elevator will take you up to the controls.
We'll keep the Xenos off your back.
Okay, the fun part.
You sound like you know what's
Elevator
coming.
ride.
I played at least the first mission and a bit of the second. I also did the first co-op mission back when I got the game.
You didn't finish the game though?
Major
Nah,
Sultana,
just did a couple
we are
missions,
almost
got
at the
distracted.
targeting system.
Alright.
You need to manually
Fair.
raise the petals of the satellite
That's me with a lot of
dish.
other games that aren't
We
co-op
will see
based.
it done.
It is nice.
Oh, this
The
guy,
whole thing is
this
co-op.
guy has a prosthetic right arm. Didn't realize that. All right, this part.
Grenades over here.
Let them.
Cover me.
As I was gonna say,
Keep them off me
who's
while
up
I get
for
this done.
tower defense? By which I mean we'll be defending
Actual
towers.
tower defense. This is the actual tower
what I'm-
defense. Oh boy.
Oh, whoa!
Flying mines.
I'm gonna go get the. Okay, you got it. We'll guard ya.
Yep.
This part's easier in co-op, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's like spinning the wheel on The Price is Right. Only way deadlier because of all the Tyranids.
We would like to apologize for how many bugs are in this game.
Cover me.
At least they aren't actual bugs. Oh, Mr. Dodge. I'm dying here. Oh shit!
All I see
The
is
damn mines all
particle
exploded
effects.
on me.
All I see is particle effects.
Yeah, those
Hang on,
mines
you got me.
exploded.
As soon as I get this guy down,
You got it, Al.
up you go.
Yeah, I gotta pop that mid-A.
Get rid of some of these guys and
Let's try that again.
get rid of the gunners over here.
I've got some guys on me. Need help while I'm trying to use this thing.
My lord, we cannot
There we go.
use the guns until we raise those petals.
We're working
One more over
on
there.
it.
Running to the last console. Eerily quiet. Oh, here they come.
Yeah, we got a butt ton coming in. Possibly.
My lord, the gargoyles are heading for the antenna.
See that they fail.
So remember when I mentioned tower defense?
Yep. This is the actual part.
Switch your magazine.
Good idea.
Whoop. And that guy
You
does
gotta be
back
careful
down.
about primary ammo usage in this. I find that you can shoot through your primary really quick.
Yeah, it goes through pretty quick. You gotta balance it out with your secondary too.
Best to go for melee when you have the option.
Save your big gun for the bigger guy,
The,
pretty
the
much.
gun is for getting rid of other gunners or for your gun strikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope, we can't shoot those guys till they latch onto the thing. Antenna A is...
Protect the antenna.
We forgot to power the bug zappers. I guess we're the bug zappers.
Swapping magazines.
Med stim.
We're good.
More gargoyles headed for the antenna.
Which one are they hitting? Oh, I see it.
Antenna C.
Reload.
The enemy are going for the antenna. Eliminate them.
Mines.
Shit, antenna B under attack.
Okay, I think we got him.
Changing
I'll down the other one now.
Munitions secured.
Hey, a melter rifle.
A fine
Don't mind if I
gift
do.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Don't mind if I do.
Just-
It's close range.
It's a shotgun, essentially.
The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Where are they? Okay, I see them now. Let me get up close. This should actually be pretty useful.
I need ammo. Is there an ammo crate around here?
I don't know, but D's getting hit hard.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of some gunners that are over here. Okay, I'm heading towards D now. You know what? Let's get a grenade down there. Very
We
good.
must hold them back.
Armor down.
B's still under attack. It's the other side.
There's. Okay, I got the ammo
Man,
crate
B
right
is
here.
in trouble.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over to it.
There's a zone throw on the flying dudes.
There we
over
go.
Okay, B's safe.
I need help over
Aerial
here.
threat. Multiple air threats.
Yeah, I'm by one of them.
I'm executing the other one.
In fact, Retro, you stay here. I'm going to go over to a different one. Or no, you're not.
Oh, you
Oh, I need that
bastard.
execution bad.
Retro, there's the medikit right here. You need it.
The guns are ready. Use
Hang
the
it.
terminal to
Oh, I
begin
see it.
targeting.
Thanks.
Initiate targeting.
I got it.
Targets locked. Let us relish the sight of those vile ships burning.
Nuke the giant bug in the sky. And I'm sure it'd be raining guts.
No, I remember. I think it was Dawn of War 2 where you see the Tyranids fleet, and it just looks weird.
An actual full fleet looks weird.
It looked like some sort of space sludge, to put it simply.
Oh.
Like this weird sort of smear in the sky.
All right.
Yeah, all one language. Some nids are weird. Yes. They're also playable in Dawn of War 2, which hits a weird writing problem. Tyranids
How
are
do you-
great as a threat. The problem with the problem is actually playing as one has the thing that there's not much going on in there.
They're kind of just like mindless bugs, right?
Find the biomass, eat the biomass. There is some intelligence behind them with the hive mind, but like Dawn of War 2 is basically the hive mind yells at you to go kill things. The game.
Or at least for their campaign.
I mean, they're kind of fun to play as, but story-wise, there's not much. Like I said, not much going on because they're basically just an army of kill bugs.
Very true. They're just very angry termites.
Lieutenant, Captain
Or red
Ackerman
ants.
has new orders for you.
Or whatever.
Very well. Where is Elliot?
Supposedly,
enemy tried
Battlefleet
to
Gothic
smother
2
us.
handles it better because the story
We got
revolves around
separated.
everyone reacting
By the
to
time we
you.
had slain the attackers,
Hmm.
Elian was dead. Something put a hole clean through his helmet.
I should have been with you.
I only wish he had lived to see that hive ship burn.
I fought beside Elian for 2 decades.
You know, we have.
He could not have been defeated by Hormigans.
There are creatures more
Give me a
deadly than
moment.
Hormigons down there.
You should not have let our squad be divided.
He is gone, Sergeant. Duty is all.
I do not forget my brothers so quickly.
So I was going to say, interestingly, we have never faced Gene Stealer cults. That would be good. most games have us facing orcs, usually chaos, and with chaos, usually Khorne. More recently, we're seeing more of Nurgle, probably Fat Shark's fault. Yeah, Gene Stealer cults would be pretty neat. Although we
Hey,
also
Karn,
are
need to
seeing-
hit the button, I think.
I was gonna say, it's just past 10. It takes like, what, an hour per mission?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to save for
Almost.
next week?
If you'd like.
So we're not like up to 11? Okay.
It depends on how much time you got.
Yeah, I
know.
think next week we could at least get maybe 2 missions a stream, which would be good. Because again, long missions.
Right.
That said,
Right.
the
It's only
last...
been an hour and a half.
Yeah, because we start at 8:30 and I got work in the morning.
Fair
Fair.
enough.
Yeah, I generally go to about 10:30-ish.
And these missions are
So,
lengthy.
yeah. Better to duck out a little early instead of having to bail out in the middle of one.
And doing the second mission will lead into the first co-op
Yeah, so we
mission.
might, next week, we might actually do a mission and then our first co-op mission.
And that could be
Meanwhile-
the stream then.
Yeah, let's go find someone to pester. Reminds me of when we were doing like Sniper Elite. We're getting about 2 missions a night.
Oh yeah, but these are going to be longer than the Sniper Elites missions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
So
All right,
let me
then.
see who's up to something.
I will leave things to you. I only have an hour and a half in. I might do something else. Not sure what.
Actually, you're going to keep streaming. We could always head over to you.
True, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
Let's, if you're still up, I mean, let me see.
I was trying to get back to Persona 5 Gold, or sorry, Persona 4 Golden myself.
Yeah, let's.
You do that then.
You're going to keep going. Let's head over to Yami then.
Alrighty.
You know what?
Meanwhile,
Alrighty then.
Thursday should be Yakuza 5 Thursday. Like I said, we're not going to be able to get to Monster Hunter World Friday. I'm going to use that to finish up Space Marine 1 real quick then. So that's out of the way. Anyway,
Maybe I'll
thanks,
switch
everyone.
over to some Dark Ages
Yep.
Doom.
Thanks,
Haven't
everyone,
finished
for
that up
stopping by,
yet.
and hopefully see you in a couple days. Later.
Bye bye.
Later.